Hello, America. My name is Dirk Harkins, and I'm your host of I Got Your Six, People Helping People, where I talk to ordinary people who do extraordinary things. And today, I not only have one, but I have two with me today. The mother-daughter combination, Donna and Dora Hopkins, my two cousins. I'm glad to have you on here with me. You know, this is going to be super fun. I've been excited about having you come on here with me. You know, a lot of the people in the community, we know Dora, they know her, and they see her out there taking all these amazing pictures and different things, and she's always out there supporting different events as well as you. So I just thought this would be a great opportunity to come on here, talk to you guys, share some of your passions and loves and some of the obstacles and things that you've overcome. You know what I mean? It's amazing. This is a story to me. It's just like God has had his hand all over your lives. I can see it, and it's just amazing. So let's get started with you, Donna. I want you to start this off and tell me about, a little bit about yourself, your background. Tell me from the time that Dora was born with some of the diagnosis, surgeries, and things that you just have overcome throughout the years, you know what I mean? And just tell me about it.
Well, I've been a testing supervisor. I test milk, go around the farms and stuff for 40 years this month. And I've been a single mom. I've raised Dora myself. She had a little bit of a difficult start. I had some gestational diabetes whenever she was still in my belly the last month. And so they was in a hurry to get her out. So they induced my labor and she inhaled some fluid before she come out and her lungs collapsed. So she went to Morgantown on a helicopter and they fixed her up and she was in the NIC unit for eight days, and then she got to come home. Well, when she turned 2, she was still turning blue when she cried, so her pediatrician said that she shouldn't be turning blue. There's something wrong. So he did a chest x-ray and found out she had an enlarged heart. So anyway, he sent her to Columbus Children's, and they found out that she had a open PDA, which lets the blood go past your lungs, and it was 3 times the size of a normal one, so it made high blood pressure going into her lungs, and eventually they thought that would ruin her lungs. So her doctor went to like 4 other countries to get opinions, and they said, well, they didn't know what to do with that yet, so they said maybe if you give it a few years, they'll come up with a medicine and, let her, go on her own so when she was like 5, they figured out a medicine that would lower the pressure or open her lungs to accept the high pressures. Because she had, what they called it then was pulmonary hypertension, high blood pressure in the lungs. Mm-hmm. So they gave her that medicine and that helped her for a few years. And then they came up with another medicine that would lower the pressures going into the lungs. So they gave her with both medicines, that kind of helped her along a little bit. So through all this time, they figured out she had some other problems. She went to Easter Seals for therapy. She had some muscle tone problems. Her muscles were tight, and just like little Georgie. But his are way worse. But she had that problem, and she had a deformed hip. So she had several different things going on, and she had her eye muscles, her eyes were crossed a little bit, so she went to the eye specialist up there at Columbus, and he did 2 eye surgeries, and he fixed her eyes, and we didn't know she had hearing loss yet, but we found that out when she got in 7th grade and got hearing aids. After that, she made the honor roll every time, but she had a lot of issues. And then when she was 16, they put her in a study up there at Columbus. They x-rayed all of her bones and her face and took pictures of her face. And so she got to be in a study for a doctor's textbook. And they named the study Eisenmenger syndrome. There was, 7 patients, and they all had issues in the same areas. Like they had heart issues, they had eyesight, hearing, bone deformities. They all had the same problems, but different. So Dora was patient number 4 in a doctor's textbook. So she got to teach doctors a little bit there.
Yeah, she was the teacher's doctor, huh?
Yeah, the
But
doctor. Yeah.
with all those diagnoses and just patient number 4, and you were saying they would reach out to other countries to look out. Hey, what can we do?
Yeah.
I mean, that has to be kind of scary, thinking that this is something so new, something they haven't seen.
Yeah.
What are we going to, how are we going to fix it? Or how
Yeah.
are we going to help her? That has to be kind of a scary thought process at the time.
In the beginning, when the heart doctor went to them other countries, they said just leave her alone and see what happens. Her body will take care of itself. Yeah. So she wasn't able to like run because, her lips would turn blue, and even now she can't run. Her lips will get blue. Her oxygen levels drop to what would kill a normal person. Yeah. She goes down to 75 before she would ever start shunting.
Wow.
Where a normal person, you go under 90, you're getting into trouble.
Yeah.
If your oxygen drops lower. And she has extremely high hemoglobin levels because her blood mixes in there, and she has a lot of red blood cells to get more oxygen out to her body. So her body does kind of take care of itself, but her numbers are different from a normal person. Yeah. So, her hemoglobin levels freak them out in the emergency room and stuff when she goes. So that's kind of a tricky thing with us.
Yeah, for what is her normal level, if they see it, it probably freaks them out a little bit. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Because they're like, this
They
can't
see
be.
her oxygen down to in the 80s, which it goes in the 80s a lot.
Yeah.
And I've learned to tell by her lips what her oxygen is, it's in the 80s. Now you're up in the 90s because they're nice and red, and then they'll be like a little bit purple, but if she sits down and takes a break and breathes, her oxygen levels will come back up. Yeah. They come back up, though it'll recover. Yeah. She'll recover her oxygen.
Is that something, Dora? I'm going to ask you this question. When that's happening, do you know that's coming on? Can you feel that and have to be like, hey, I'm just going to have to take a 5 or 10 minute break, whatever that is, just to let everything come back to the normal?
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel myself getting out of breath, and I have to sit down for a while and get my air.
Yeah.
You might have to speak up.
I know one thing where I noticed it, and we'll talk about that later, is when you shot that big buck. You got all excited. I was more excited than you. I couldn't breathe either when that was going on, but that's another story here. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But with all those things, what did that do if, say, if she's just playing and out there and you get cut? Was she able to?
Okay, so the high hemoglobin levels, a normal person, you or I, would be a bleeder. She's not a bleeder. Her blood's thick, and she's like a normal, like us, when she gets cut. She don't bleed any worse. Huh. Because her body, takes care of itself. But, so we didn't know she had the hearing problem until she got in, 8th grade, 7th grade?
When I was probably almost in high school.
Yeah, and she has a little bit of a learning issue, I think it's a little bit dyslexia. She has a hard time retaining math facts and stuff. But we found out that her hearing was bad, and as soon as she got hearing aids, she was on the honor roll every time.
Makes it a little easier when you can hear what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Without selective hearing, you have to.
Yeah, it was selective, believe me.
Yeah. Well, it might have been a few selective times when Mom was saying something to you. Right? We all have those from time to time.
Yeah. But the hearing aids helped her, and the glasses, and the glasses keep her eyes from crossing. And she does okay. Dora, she can pretty much function as a normal person. She just can't run and jump and things like that.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a normal person, and I can't run or jump much either. So
yeah, I can't either now that I'm old.
But so throughout all them different procedures and surgeries and stuff, what was did you miss a lot of school and stuff like that growing up, or was you able to go to school and stay consistent with it and stuff like that?
Yep, she didn't miss any school, most of it, because of any of it.
Yeah,
she went to school like a normal kid and everything, and just like I said, she was a little delayed, and she had an IEP, an individual learning program. She always had that all through school, so they had to give her time to answer questions. They had to give her time to do tests.
Yeah.
So she would have failed the Ohio graduation test. But that IEP kept her from failing her because of her disabilities.
Yeah, just because of the time restriction on it. You know what I mean? Give her a little bit more time, she'd have passed that one as well, I'm sure. So, all right, we're going to go to a quick commercial break here, a word from one of our sponsors, and then when we come right back, Dora, you're going to talk to us a little bit about growing up here in Harrison County, all right?
Okay.
All right, we'll be right back from word from our sponsor.
Harco Media is proud to partner with D&E Electric of Ohio. Whether you've got power problems or simply planning an upgrade, go with D&E Electric. Licensed, insured, and bonded in Ohio and West Virginia, they handle all your electrical needs. From panel upgrades and lighting to full electrical installation, residential or commercial, they get the job done safely and done right the first time around. Trusted, reliable, local. Don't wait. Give them a call today, 740-546-3361. Once again, 740-546-3361. Call them today to power your home or business with confidence.
Hello, America. We're back with your host, Dirk Harkins of I Got Your Six, People Helping People. And I'm here with Donna and Dora Hopkins, two amazing people that I get to call cuz. You know, I'm so blessed to be married into your family and get to call you guys cuz. I love you guys so much, and I just am excited you're here with me today. I just love your story so much, and I love hanging out with you guys at the house and wherever we go. You always supporting the Legions and different things like that. And really, wherever there's something going on in the community, I see yous out there. And normally you have your camera, and that's awesome. We're going to talk about that too. But before we do that, Dora, I want you to tell us about your version of growing up in the High Valley with your family, and just maybe some of the things that you might have struggled with, or maybe you didn't even feel like they were a struggle or whatever it was. Just to tell us about growing up out here in Harrison County, Ohio.
I'm Dora Hopkins, and always been part of Harrison County my whole life. And I was born in Wheeling, West Virginia, and I like to do photography. I went to the Board of DT up here in Caddis for about 2 years, and then I went to Jewett School, and from kindergarten to 6th grade, and then I went to SIO from 8th and 7th and 8th, and then I went to Harrison Career Center from 8th or 9th to 12th grade, and that's when I graduated. And I like this county. I mean, I think it's good, and I like to go fishing. I like to hunt. I like to ride four-wheelers and stuff like that. And when I was a kid, I showed my horse a couple of times and was in 4-H for a while, and I got, like my mom said, I was in when I was in high school, I made honor roll every year and got on. I never made principal's list, but I did make honor roll one time when I was in Jewett School many years ago in 4th grade. And I was also in the
Transition to work.
rear tents, and in the Career Center, I was in this program called Transition to Work Hospitality. I learned how to clean and do checkbooks and stuff like that. And I think that's all in that situation.
That sounds like a good program. Gives you some little basic skills, getting out, balancing that checkbook when you get out and everything like that. That sounds like a great program. And you'll be proud of being on that honor roll. You don't have to be on a principal's list. I never accomplished that feat at all when I was coming through school at all one time to be on the honor roll or the principal's list. So you should be proud. So I knew you graduated in 2011, and then you're talking about 12, and then I know you're talking about one of the hobbies that you fell in love with, and you were talking about how you like Harrison County here, and I feel like you love Harrison County and what you do to this county. What you bring to this county, Dora, is amazing because you highlight the beauty everywhere in this county. You know what I mean, with your pictures and I don't know how you take these pictures of a bird or a waterfall or people out on a lake and flags and just capture that beauty and everything in it. And I mean, everybody in this county and beyond loves to tune in and look at your stuff because for 1 second of that day, I truly believe just to look at your pictures, so they're so magnificent that people can take a pause and just kind of be appreciative and grateful, especially for where we live in, right in the backyard. Because if they don't see the beauty that's out there every day, you're capturing it for them and you're showing them. And I love that. And you have pictures in different places in the county. I know Sheriff Tubble, he loves your pictures. And one of the first things he did, they just built a multi-million-dollar facility out there, and guess whose pictures are in there? I don't have to tell you to guess who. We know who, right? Yours.
Yep.
So what's that? How's that make you feel? Tell me how it makes you feel about being able to have those pictures displayed out there.
I think it's a true honor. It's a really true honor for Sheriff Mark to do that for me.
Yeah.
And that's all I can say about that. Is I thank him a lot. Him and the other sheriffs out there, letting me be a part of Harrison County history.
Yeah, and you are, and that's so awesome. Like you say, Mark Tubble is just a great man. We're so fortunate to have him as our sheriff, and I know that he likes you too a lot. He loves you too, and he respects you a lot. And I think he's pretty honored to have your pictures in there too. So I think it's pretty cool. And then a lot of times I'll see your pictures on News 9 and capturing some of the beauty there. And if I don't see him, sometimes I'll see other pictures. I'll be like, I wonder if Dora sent something in. She has some pretty good ones, but I know they won't do it all the time. But anyhow, there's other places that you have pictures. I've seen you just with a magazine not too long ago that they had some of your pictures in, right?
Yeah, that was the plat book.
The plat book, Harrison County Soil and Water plat book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's throughout in there too of pictures of the Arbaws with their machines.
Yeah.
They farm near our house, and she documents all that.
You know, I've seen the pictures that you've taken and captured over there of them working. That is so cool. You almost feel like you're in the tractor with them or you're out there in the field with them.
They like that.
Yeah, they do like it a lot too. They're very appreciative. You know, them guys are some hard workers out there, and you get to capture it and show it to everybody. So when you were out there, what motivated you to, or how did you get started even into photography? What was your passion for that?
Well, I think I started like taking selfies and then started taking pictures of my animals and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe try to do photography. And I just, I started off with my first cell phone I had, which I think was an Android or something. And then I just learned from there. And then I took classes and homeschooled myself for a while. And then I went to Buckeye Career Center for about 2 months. And
2 courses, 2 years, or
yeah,
2 courses.
And I'm not quite sure. It just came natural to me.
Yeah.
You went to Jurassic Park for a course out there once.
Yeah, I went to Jurassic Park for a while too.
Well, it definitely comes natural to you because I've seen you take pictures with a cell phone, and I don't know what you're doing with your cell phone while you're doing it, but I could never capture that, you know what I mean? So it's just really cool. And I know that I'll just be out on the street talking to somebody, and they'll be talking about a picture that they saw you have out there. So you definitely display the beauty to things around here. It's pretty cool. So there's a lot of things that you like to do. Now you still have animals, and you still have horse or anything that you love?
I still have my horse, and I have my 2 dogs, Leo and Bernice, and 2 chickens, and our cat.
Yeah, I need some chickens, but my dogs won't. They don't play friendly with my dogs. Don't play friendly with the chickens.
Your dogs that have our dogs for a snack.
Yeah, they think they're squeak toys, and they hit them chickens, and they.
Ours are little guys.
Yeah. Well, I think they'll get along with your dogs, but I don't think they would get along with the chickens too good.
No.
But-
They'd have a hard time chewing them. They're like 10 years old.
Oh yeah.
They're 2 old hens.
I think I don't want to even challenge it. So we'll just keep them separated. They should write a song, Keep Them Separated, right, Dora? You ever hear that?
No, I never heard it.
On May 22nd, you're invited to make a difference as we honor Monroe's legacy in true Masters fashion.
Join us at Caddis Country Club for the Monroe's Masters Memorial Golf Outing in support of Pathways for Inclusion and the Monroe's Mission Scholarship Fund, helping families raising children with disabilities access opportunities in rural communities.
Register your team, become a sponsor, and help us honor Monroe and make an impact in our community.
Visit us at pathwaysforinclusion.org or click the link to sign up or for sponsorship opportunities. We'll see you on the greens.
But anyhow, hey, let's talk about something else. I know there's a couple of things that you really enjoy doing, and I'm honored and privileged to get to spend that amount of time with you when you do this. And I remember when I found out that you had a passion for hunting and all that stuff, and you was telling me about your bow. And I told you, well, I'll shoot you with my bow. But boy, did I eat my words when you came down to the house that day and started out shooting me, because you were a pretty good shot. So tell us about some of your passions about like spending in the outdoors, whatever you like doing there.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to like to go, fishing a lot, and I would, me and my mom would go catfishing out at Tappan or somewhere else. I can't remember now, but we would go catfishing, and I would always catch the biggest catfish, and I got to nickname the Catfish Queen. Yeah. And then when I was a kid, I always wanted to go hunting. And back then I couldn't really do the class, and I think about 2013 I finally took hunter safety course, and then is when you took me hunting. I think like back in 2021, took me hunting for the first time, and when you first told me about that, I was so excited.
Well, we're going to get back out there and keep doing that. With these projects, I've been bouncing all around, but now I'm laying it close to home, able to get to do a little bit of catfishing, and you can take the catfish off the hook if I catch it, will you?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hey, I remember gutting a deer for you, so you take my catfish off. I'm just kidding. I don't think I'm too scared to take a catfish off either, but I sure hope I catch the biggest one so I have the bragging rights anyhow.
Yeah.
But you know what? I thought I was going to have bragging rights. Donna, when I told her I could outshoot her with a bow, till she came down there and started Robin Hooding them arrows down there, and then I knew that if there was a deer that came out there, that they were going to be in trouble. And they weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
So we're not done with that yet. I think this year is going to be the biggest one you're ever going to get in your life. We're going to set some things up here, and I got a brand new ground blind. It's that I put up across there, right down there by the bottom. It's going to be a lot more comfortable. So what else is there that you enjoy doing? What do you want people to know about Dora?
I like doing photography, and I like to spend time with my family, and that's all I can think of for now.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I think this is just an amazing story, and you bring more to the community than you can ever imagine. Like I said, with just the beauty that you capture into your pictures, and not only that, you're just a genuine, sincere, good-hearted person. Well, you got a heart 3 times the normal size. Maybe you just have a little bit more love to give, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you do. And you're always at our Legion. You're at all the events. And I know your heart's with everybody here if they need anything. Our podcast is people helping people, and you represent that very well as people who like to give back, because you've always done it at the post. And I know that you just follow your mom's footsteps, because she's huge into the auxiliary down there with us at 525 also. Probably one of the best posts you ever want to go to, right?
Yeah.
You got a lot of good folks
It's an
down
honor
there.
to be a member down there.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I feel pretty honored that they accepted me down there as well. Mm-hmm. So, but anything else you want to add, talk about before we wrap this up?
I will like to tell what kind of photography I do. I like taking pictures of mostly nature and wildlife and abandoned places and historical places, and I do some demolitions, and only if I have some kind of connection with that building. Like my very first demolition picture was up here in Caddis of the Mr. Fish, and then the Caddis School, then SIO Jewett, and then Family Dollar was the most recently one I documented.
Yeah, man. If you haven't seen some of the pictures that she's taken of these demos, especially the Jewett School,
Yeah.
stop her and ask her to take a look at this picture sometimes. Them orbs coming up out of there, wherever that
Yeah.
was. I'm not sure what that was, but that was pretty wild.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Orbs coming out of there.
several of them coming up out of there, ain't there?
Yeah.
So I would just show people and let them judge for themselves what they think they are. I got goosebumps just thinking about it right now. But those are cool pictures. And you do a wonderful job. But like when D&E Mayhew, Briar, Diggett Man, you know, he knocked that down, and he doesn't get to see some of the beginning and stuff like that. You know, he just sees a flat piece of dirt, but the whole process, and you can just watch it all start here to here to here to nothing is really cool. And that really brought something to him. He told me, you know what I mean, when he got to see some of those pictures, and he really liked that. So, and the nice thing is too, that when you do take these pictures of somebody doing something, they don't even know you're doing it, but you always make sure that you come back to share that with them. So that's pretty special, and I like that. So, and
They're public on Facebook for people to go look at the Jewett School.
They're on there?
Pictures, yeah.
yeah, they got to go check them out and look at those. Those are really cool.
Yep. They displayed them down here at the library, her photos. Not the demolition, but just a lot of her photos down here at the Push Carriage Library down there. Sandy Thompson, she had them all through the library one year. Dora's pictures.
You know, another thing if you want to display some of them pictures, you know, you have a cousin that has a couple events every year. One's going to be the second Saturday of September. It's called the Veterans First Responders Jamboree.
Yeah.
Bring out a table. We have the tent and set it up out there. Let everybody enjoy. You know, there's a lot of people coming in from outside the county who can see, you know, some of the beautiful things we have right here, some historical things that you like to showcase. So that'd be pretty cool. So that is open to you right now. If you would like to do that, September 12th, bring it out there and let everybody look at them.
Yeah.
I'll have to think about that.
Yeah.
But I don't sell my pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a business.
Yeah.
I'm not a business.
Yeah. We're not selling them. We're just letting people look at them and enjoy them. You know, that's like I said earlier. I don't know if you realize it, but they are such amazing pictures that, I mean, there's times where I just stop and be like, wow, something so simple, something that you take for granted of every day, and you can capture that beauty in just an instant, that second, and it gives you a pause to be so grateful for where we're at right now in this world, you know what I mean? And that's in Harrison County, Ohio. There's no other place I'd rather be. So it's just amazing. So you just keep doing what you're doing, and I know people tell you all the time how much they like it and appreciate it, but I just hope you understand how much they do.
I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, you should. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But what else you want to? Is there anything else you want to share?
I do also like to listen to music a lot. I've been to Jamboree in the Hills once, and it's kind of fun.
I wish they'd bring that back.
Yeah.
That'd be
I've
fun.
never been to it.
The Jamboree, you've never been to?
Never been to Jamboree in the Hills.
Man, the biggest country girl I know. She's like, oh, she knows every country song,
That's
every
one thing
word.
I've never done.
Yeah. Well, if they bring it back, we're going.
I've been to it
Yeah.
in 2020 or 2014, I think, was when I went to it.
How did you break away from your mom to go there?
Susie took me.
Oh, Aunt
Yeah,
Susie.
Susie took her. Yeah.
I thought it might have been one of them selective hearings. She said, you're not going, and you're like,
I
Yes,
don't
I
tell
am.
her not to do things. I let her do what she wants.
yep. Well, that's good. She's a grown woman. She knows she knows what she's doing, right?
Oh, yeah.
I try not to hold her back.
I don't think there's nothing that can hold her back. All right. Well, is there anything else that you just want to bring up here and talk about? Because this has just been a great conversation.
I'm trying to think. I can't really think of anything. I mean, you think?
I would like to say, Dirk, how thankful I am of you to take her hunting. That was a big honor. She got that 10-point buck, and we put the we did a, what do you call that mount?
European mount.
European mount on
She
the
did it
wall.
herself, right?
Yeah,
It's awesome.
she did it herself. I mounted it for her.
Yeah, turned out
But
good.
that was something once in a lifetime thing. She shot that buck on her family farm,
Yep.
and you took her, and
I'll never forget that
that's
hunt.
such an honor.
It was an honor for me, and we're not done yet. We're going to keep going. I haven't even had my bow out for the last 2 years. Honestly, I haven't even shot it at a target.
That was very special.
But we're going to be sitting in that ground blind. I tried to talk her in. I told her, if the first buck you get, you got to take a bite of the heart. That's one of them things that
You still can make her do that.
everybody's done it.
Make her do it.
I tried it. I didn't think it's not going to work. I even faked like I did, and it still didn't work. But maybe if I do it first,
She makes jerky out of it and everything. I bought her the stuff to make the jerky, the dehydrator and everything, so she can do that.
Yep. I ate some of that jerky. It was good.
Yeah.
So, well, we're going to fish and hunt some more this year. Have a good time. Dora, I just want you to keep doing what you're doing and spreading the love and doing everything that you love. You deserve it, earn it, and it's just amazing for me. I'm just amazed at some of the things that you do and how you do it and how you conduct yourself with it. So I'm really honored and thankful that you just came on here, gave me some time today, and we'll have you on here again. Maybe we'll get in here and bring in some pictures sometime, display a bunch of them, talk about a couple of them or whatever it is, and just kind of show to people what, out there what you're doing. I think a lot of them already know, but the ones who don't get to see it, they need to see it.
Oh, yeah.
So I really appreciate it. I love you guys. Can't wait to just come back on here. That being said, God loves you. I got your 6. Until the next time.
Love you too, Dirk.
Thank you.
It's been an honor.
Thank you.